This is Paulson Stadium, the prettiest little stadium in America. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves against the Georgia Southern Eagles. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Well, guys, I did check in with the Eagles head coach pregame. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense is on the field for the first time today. We got multiple motivations here. Yes, both these teams would love to represent the Sun Belt as conference champions. But with a victory today, you also make your case to the committee that you certainly belong in this playoff bracket. Let's see if one of these teams can produce that kind of performance.
Chris, to get into that playoff, it's all about resume, and there would be no better resume builder than a win today. Both of these teams have done a great job navigating through the Sun Belt, and obviously the winner is going to have a terrific opportunity to get into that playoff. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. It's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
The Red Wolves are going to keep this drive rolling. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Red Wolves will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Bond. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. And they will try out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I think that was an important series for this group. On the road to go down the field on the first possession and get points. You quiet the crowd down a little bit, and you build confidence on that sideline.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Eagles offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that
Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. He's got space. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. They'll try the right here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Bond. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. The Red Wolves will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keeps it on the draw. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that's not a turnover.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And they were sort of brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's complete on the crossing route. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Arkansas State. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
10, Georgia Southern, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
The receiver grabs it. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. A junior defensive end. Short game makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this.
Ready, go!
He's got a crease. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Here's the second down play. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? To throw, it's Owens. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is caught. Stop. 39, but good enough for... They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Wolves. A great catch and run for 6. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And he keeps it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Timeout call by the Eagles. Their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here's first down for the offense. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they
got an opening here. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And the Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
QB strikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Handoff to the back.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Back now to your game inside Paulson Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his head. Every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. On the run, it's Parker. That run moves the ball across the 40.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Ball handed off. He finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Eagles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Now here he goes. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here to talk about this 4th down play coming up. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Owens. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Returns it for a pick 6. Touchdown, Eagles.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Over the middle and incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort. And
swarm for the pass rush. The sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's spun. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Red Wolves will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
That could be a crucial factor in this game, and you know Holly will be all over it. It's a keeper. He's got space. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. Georgia Southern in front right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
And they'll get it down that time. And the Red Wolves will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Connors. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout, and that's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a draw play. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. This is a big possession here for the Arkansas State offense. Can they execute here late in a tight game? They trail by 2 touchdowns, so there's some urgency here. Scanning the field, it's Owens. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain.
He will not be caught. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Well, this is an outstanding read from this quarterback. He's got quarter safeties, and so he knows that he can alert the post route. You got a post in the concept, and that safety stays down. Throw it up over the top, and he does so with great timing and great accuracy for a touchdown. That is beautiful play by the quarterback.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock for the timeout. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to